Right. New principles are available. They are always available. I'm going to take the sandstone because, you know, I don't have enough. I've only got 2,567 tons. Can never have too much sandstone, apparently. Right, okay, so that's going to be taken care of. I can draw this out along here. I can draw it out over here as well. And a little bit there. I'm going to continue to add these in. One there, there, and there, and indeed there. Now, I don't know how we're going to design the other rooms just yet, so I'm going to hold off on committing to those for the time being. We need to see a lot more material delivered. I've also got to plan out how we're going to do the plumbing, because the plumbing on this side, I mean, it's not necessarily going to be awful. But in addition to that, I've also got to decide how I'm going to do the cooling. Now, that part is going to be where spaghetti could become an issue. That could honestly be where spaghetti becomes a big issue. Spaghetti is never an issue. Spaghetti is the solution. You say that. You say that, Leave him. But I feel that you might actually be just trolling me and trying to lead me astray. Got a sneaking suspicion that you are, in fact, being a scallywag. I love the physics in this game. Physics with extreme air quotes. Right. But while all that's going down, let's see what other progress they've made around here. Not an awful lot. Well, they've made a bit over there, actually. They've started to get this place set up, at least. But until I set this up as a much higher priority, it's not going to get done particularly fast. Let's go and have a quick peek down here. How's power generation doing? Oh, we've got our next petroleum generator in place. Excellent. Absolutely stellar. Now, there's one thing I could do is I could have a petroleum tank in there. 4 petroleum generators, especially if they get tuned up, are a force to be reckoned with when it comes to power. And I think just having a petroleum, a nice petroleum sink in there would probably be wise. Although this is moving right now, it is actually generally backing up, which is causing me problems. More than anything else. Yeah, I think we need to have some petroleum reservoirs in there. Now, these are going to have to be made of steel because they're going to be expected to operate in an incredibly warm environment. But I could have one there and still have room for a 3rd petroleum generator. So I'm going to need to move this across. It's not the worst setup I could do. Kind of in the way of this, unfortunately, but I think we can set that up. I think I would rather have 2 of these set up, because once all 4 of those are running, they charge these batteries at a reasonable clip. And that being said, they could probably still afford to be charged that a little bit faster. That also being said, I'm probably going to be setting up some solar in the near future, so we're going to rely less on these petroleum generators, but still, there's a big part of me that would like to have a 5th petroleum generator ready to run when it needs to needs to go. So, with that in mind, we are indeed going to set this up around about here. I'm going to need this to be made of steel as well. Actually, do I need to? I don't know if I did. No, I don't. I only need it to be made of copper because it has no potential overheat temperature. So that should be fine. Pop that there. We're going to want the liquid pipe from this going up and in there. And the liquid pipe from over here going across. I'm not sure why I've got an insulated liquid pipe here, but 5 tons of petroleum should be enough. If it's not, then I've got other problems. And I could still, at some later stage, finagle this so that this filter was in a different position. And still able to branch down and not interfere. I could have 10 tons of storage if I really wanted to. I don't think it's going to be necessary, though, if I'm perfectly honest. I really, really, really don't. So instead, I'm going to grab this cable. It's going to be a little bit all over the place, sadly, because of the way I'm branching it through, but I could just branch it over this and in. No, I really can't. It's a capital sin to have a bridge going over an input or an output, in my opinion. Capital sin. Don't do it. But that will then control the output from this reservoir. Okay. I'm going to make that a reasonably high priority. We're going to pop that on an 8. So that gets done quickly. Now when that's done, we're going to put in a 5th generator. Laundradier, rather. Laundrandier. I'm so sorry. I'm losing letters all over the place. Thank you very much for the second month there. Second month, best month. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Yeah, but a question is... a question. Hold on. Is it bad that from a distance, the dragon pot on your flag bearer kind of looks like a crab? Today I learned. Dragon crabs in Germany. Didn't see any when I was in Berlin last time. But to be fair, I wasn't looking for them. I now feel that I missed an opportunity. And I am deeply, deeply saddened. Actually, I really do feel that it would be nicer if I set this up properly. So, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to have this go about here and then down. And from here, we can just go straight across, and it wouldn't be an issue. That should work fine. I will need to hook it up to power, though. So I'm going to need to grab that heavy watt wire and just send it straight up like that. But then I can get rid of this. Then I can have a set... Yeah, I really like the idea of having those both set up correctly. It will make me happy to have 10 tons worth of petroleum in storage in this area. It really, really will. So now all of this needs to be popped onto an 8 as well. Ah, xylophone building. It's the best sort of building, really. Now, this is one of the best places to... Right, copy those settings across. This is one of the best places, definitely, to have the conductive cabling. realistically, considering the amount of power in this area. Let's have a look at the heat transfer. Heat coming in at 125, heat going out at 121, so it's actually starting to get a little bit closer. It's definitely starting to get a little bit closer. It's a lot cooler up there. Oh, that kicked in for a second. Oh, there is some steam. Some steam made its way up. That is going to be quite warm CO2 leaving there. I'm glad to see. See how that's doing down here. There's very warm CO2. And over here, there's probably going to be so little CO2 in here, to be fair. Barely any. It's mostly natural gas. I feel so bad for these listeners. I feel so horribly bad. So horribly bad. Now, question is, okay, here's a question for chat. Should I just put air tiles up here and allow the weight of CO2 to push everything else out? Or should I have a pump? Now, the advantage of the pump is that it would reduce the volume of any other gas in here other than CO2. So any CO2 in here would evenly distribute in this space. But it would need to be powered, whereas the other system is passive. Uh-oh, 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 oh no! Who? Planeseeker Y! Oh, poop! Planeseeker Y! This is going to be hard to do. Alright, okay, we need... Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. We may be looking at the next death. Okay, the only way Planeseeker is going to survive this is if Planeseeker can dig through this, stop peeing, and start digging, Planeseeker. Your life literally depends on it. Planeseeker, 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 Planeseeker. Stop worrying about the fact that you've got wet feet. Oh my lord. Planeseeker, I need you to dig your way out. Someone else had got issued that dig order, so I needed to... No, okay, fair enough. We'll redo this. Come on, gotta get you out there, mate. If I can just get you into the main area, I can tell you to take off your suit, and at that point, you'll be able to breathe. Come on, mate. We can get you through. Go. Come on. Come on. Keep going. These two. No. Nancy, I really need you to do this. Alright, okay. No one else is allowed through. Only Planeseeker can take this job. Now, go. Come on. You can do it. Run. Run like the bloody wind. Go. Go now. Go. Run. No. Stopping. Oh, my lord. You are literally within seconds of asphyxiation, Planeseeker. Planeseeker, come on. Okay. Everyone else can now go that way. And everyone else can now go this way. Go. Go. Get into base. Come on. No. Stop. I don't care if you got sunburn and you're walking around in wee boots. Your lungs are probably on fire from the lack of oxygen in them. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, time for this suit to come off. Unequip suit. Pump. Take breaths. Take deep ones. It's okay. Look, you weed yourself. It's fine. Most people would in that situation. It's okay. No one's gonna make fun of you. Just go home. You scallywags in chat saying F, how dare. A, first and foremost, it's not even a dapper rip. That's a poor man's dapper rip. F, my lord. B, the lack of faith is so disturbing. I feel that I don't know. I feel that 9 should probably force Chokeleaf in disgust, or for other reasons. I'm not going to judge. No king shaming on this channel. But regardless, so disappointed. So disappointed. Now I've got to deliver the blood suit as well. But on the plus side, Planeseeker is not dead. I consider this an enormous victory for Derpkind. Now then, that is indeed all hooked up, or almost all hooked up. Run that across. Now it is. Let's get this one broken down and deconstruct on a 9. No, on an 8, sorry. This can also be deconstructed on an 8. There we are. We are going to want to deconstruct on an 8 all of this piping. And that piping as well. Chop chop. No judging you. I can't even keep 4 dupes alive. We've had a few deaths so far, but thankfully that one was avoided. Ooh, a chlorine planet. Well, I imagine that's not caustic at all. Chlorine and bleachstone. Next up. Oh, Planeseeker. Like, I'm burning, it hurts. I'm sopping wet. Got sunburn, I'm hungry. Life is utterly crap. Don't worry. Come on. Oh, can I not send you there? Why can I not send you there? You got sunburn. Yeah. Oh well. Sorry. I would have tried, but apparently no. Apparently that's just not on the cards. Idle? How can anyone be idle in this economy? There's a bajillion things for you to do. I accept the glass. I guess there's no suits. No, there's a suit. Power shouldn't be an issue. This generator should have kicked in. Okay, so let's have a quick look. So these are number 2. These are number 3. When is number 3 kicking in? Number 3 is kicking in when we've got less than 30% and it's turning off at 55. Tempted to push this all the way up to 60. This one all the way up to 80. That one's already going up to 95, so that's fine. Just give it a little bit more of a little bit more overlap as it charges everything up. Let's get rid of these right there. Let's connect this up. Whomp, like so. And this. Whomp, like so. Then we want to deconstruct these rather urgently, in fact, because they will mess with the flow of liquids through the system. No, don't do that. It's see, this is the problem. We need to get that done rather urgently to be able to sort this out. We can put the speed back up now, though. Now that we're no longer at risk of silly derps being derpy and dying. Oh, did we just get petroleum down here? No, that was luck, not judgment, though. Just going to put that out there. Right. Want another steel reservoir there. And these can go up like so. Everything feeds into this. And we're sorted. These will fill completely. And so at this point, I can now add in another petroleum generator. That's actually going to be amazing. 5 petroleum generators and 10 tons worth of stored up petroleum. That should do us pretty solidly, honestly. Crazy Cat Logic, thank you very much for the Prime sub there. 3rd month, 2nd best month. Oh, and Dab a Heart as well. Diolch yn fawr. Aavak, how long do you usually stream for? Hours. Many hours. Oh, and an Italics raid. Hello, mate. I need a shout out. What was Italics playing? Hello, Italics chat. How are you all doing? I see Midas in chat. Midas. My mods get caught off just like I do. It's fine. How are you all doing, Raiders? Hope you had a wonderful time over at Italics, in Italics stream. For those of you in chat who aren't already familiar with Italics, first and foremost, I'm really not certain how at this point you're still unfamiliar with Italics, but you need to fix this right away. It is criminal that you have managed to go this long without exposure to the dapper gent that is Italics. I mean, you know, sometimes dapper. I mean, depending on which part of his chat and whether he's feeling sassy that day or not, dapper may be a little bit too strong of a word, but always entertaining. Always wonderful to watch. Thank you very much, Plain Alan, for the resubscription there. 18 months. Diolch yn fawr iawn. You're playing Hitman 2. I have not seen Hitman in so long. I've never played Hitman. I've only ever lived vicariously through the efforts of other content creators. One of these days, I actually do need to check it out. I'm fairly certain. But I hope you were enjoying. I hope Etel wasn't too much of a scallywag whilst playing Hitman, but then, you know, the game's called Hitman. There's only so much you can hope for, really, with that. Only so much you can hope for. And we've got a hype train as well. Thank you so much, Vanya, for the 5 gift subs there. To Bartimus as well for the 4 months. Diolch yn fawr. Thank you very much, all of you. But yes, I hope you had a wonderful time. And again, to anyone in my chat, whether you're familiar with Italics or not, please do be sure to drop a follow over there. A very dapper gentleman indeed, a fantastic content creator, and more often than not, you can actually find me lurking in his chat when I should be doing work. I'm not proud of how much I procrastinate. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I am proud of how much I procrastinate. I just try not to talk about how proud I am of it very much. Look, take pride in whatever you do. If you can't own what you spend most of your time doing and you just can't live that life, then you're doing something wrong. No matter what it is, just believe in it, okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in that procrastination. Because if you don't believe in it, then why are you even doing it? My lord. Got no time for half-assed procrastination. That's just no. Get out of here with that nonsense. Thank you very much for all the support in chat, though. Diolch yn fawr iawn to everyone. Amy Coops, thank you very much for the cheer there. Indeed, only full-ass procrastination is allowed in here. I want to add more stuff there, but I can't. I've got too many jobs going on, though. Pretty happy with how this is now set up. That being said, however, I think we may actually run into capacity problems. A pipe can carry 10 kilos of petroleum. How much can a petroleum generator consume? Oh, no, yeah, 5 is the exact right amount. Having any more than that is pointless because a single pipe cannot carry enough petroleum to run all of them. So yeah, no, we're good. We're absolutely fine. Oh, right, I see. We've actually gotten to the point now where we're not, we haven't got enough petroleum in the pipe. We haven't got a backlog of petroleum enough. Well, I mean, this is going to give our dupes something to do with the, not that they don't already have a million jobs, but, you know, they can at least start processing the oil again, which is good. So that'll stop clogging things up. 47 would have been a dapper person if people just left him alone. At least in one of the games. I mean, I've heard so much about 47 and yet, I don't know, I feel that 47's personality changes based on the mission, which probably makes him a very, very good hitman, actually. Asher, thank you very much for the subscription there. And Isham for the cheers as well. Thank you, all of you. Being incredibly generous today. It is very much appreciated. I'm actually surprised with how much work is getting done over here as well. Oh, you know what, though? The fact that I've taken such poor care of my Dracos leads us to the sad, sad state of affairs. That is, I have no thimbleweed. Okay. Well. I should be able to run it fairly easily off a bunch of hydro farms over here. I don't need much, he says, knowing full well he's about to put down quite a few of these. We'll just have thimbleweed growing there. That should give us more than enough, I would hope. Aavak, can we get a level 5 hype trick? Can we get a little snippet of your singing voice? My god. Chad is obsessed with me singing today. My goodness. Today? That's fair, actually. Damn you, Chad is always obsessed with me singing. Yeah. I made a rod for my own back long ago. Lessons have been learned, but sadly they were learned a little bit too late to save me. You know what? I think we, like, if I want to get this finished, anything approximating soon, I need to really just bump the priorities. So let's get it all done then. I want to get us into space in this stream. Very, very much want to get us into space in this stream. Now, they should be able to get up there, which is a bit scary. I also need them to dig their way out over here then as well. Let's do that. Evida and Dusk's Lantern, thank you very much for the Prime subs there. Very, very much appreciated. Yeah, I think ultimately I'm going to let them build this at their own speed. This is a long-term project. Hopefully we can actually get this done in today's stream. But I'm not going to lose any sleep if we don't manage to. The main thing for me is getting to the point that we can actually go into space to build up the rockets. So yeah, it's gonna take us a little bit of time to get all of that up and running, but I think it'll ultimately be very, very much worth it. Let's get all of this sorted, and down there as well, and all of this. To that end, let's get all of the stuff around here built. And we're just gonna focus on this where we can. CPK, thank you very much for the Prime sub, mate. Maney, haven't seen you live in ages. Hopefully, hopeful they can be here for the whole stream this time. Oh, well, I hope so too. Thank you very much for dropping by. The dapper dragon sings half as well as he speaks. It will be a sound to behold. Beholding sound. You just outed yourself as some sort of mutant. 2, it's amusing that you said that right after I was stumbling over my words. Thank you very, very much for the hype train there, everyone. Very, very happy with that. Diolch yn fawr iawn to all of you. And although it didn't reach the lofty heights of Hype Train 5, I'm going to take pity on you. And maybe I'm making maybe I'm upgrading the rod now to some sort of girder by doing this. But I'm not going to give you a proper song. Again, it was a level 2 hype train, but Daici bach yn mynd i'r coed, esgyd newydd ar bob troi. Daici bach yn diwedd adref, wedi colli un o'i sgidiau. There you go. Now you can hush for at least one stream. The puppies that lost their shoes, Lady Sheelab knows. One stream, best chat can do is 1 minute. Leafin, that is so true, it hurts. Alright, let's get... This is still the Wii from Planeseeker, I think. Was that Planeseeker's Wii? No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Take it back. Sorry, Planeseeker, that wasn't your Wii. How dare I? Okay. Now then, I do believe we have a bit of a battle to attend to. Also, we're starting to fill up our natural gas reserves again. I was going to say I'm tempted to swap around the priorities of the natural gas generators and the petroleum, but actually no, we're using it faster than we're making it, so no, we're not going to be doing that. But I do believe it is time for us to go and have ourselves a quick peek in on Stream Raiders.